What's going on, everybody? We're going to do some Instagram calls. That's what we're going to do. So if you want to leave me a voice message, I can listen to it, and then you can't troll the stream. And if it's good, I'll play it to the stream. So, I don't know. I thought it'd be a good idea. Let me get chat up. Sweet. Clickbait. Camilo, this is not clickbait. Oh, I had enough clickbait yesterday. Romney, what up, dude? How's it going? Hello from Dublin, dude. What's up, man? Do you rate Bitcoin? What? Privyet, dude, what's up? How are you, man? This is like, we're doing a stream on the laptop today, so hanging with the dogs and stuff. How's the audio? I'm using a boom mic or shotgun mic. Wait, is this live? Yeah, it's live. How's that quality? Quality looking pretty good? Do you like Bitcoin? Do you see adoption? I mean, everyone wants to see it happen, right? But, you know, your live stream video quality is so good. Hey, thank you so much. I'm using Blackmagic 6K for this. I laughed so hard at your corporate cringe videos. Hey, bro, I got a new one coming out. Audio is 6 out of 10. I can fix that. I just got to get it right here. And then that's more, a little bit more ASMR for you. Now it looks weird, right? Are you going to do some portfolio reviews today? Not today. We were going to do some Instagram voice calls. So if you want to like leave me a voice message, then like we can talk and I can answer questions. I'm afraid of singletons. I think everybody is. But you got to do it. That is better. All right, let me move it just slightly out of the shot. That didn't help. All right, let's try the underneath method. Do you view your YouTube channel as more of a business than a hobby? This is awkward. So for me, YouTube is my actual business. It's a content creation business. That's what that is. Hey, love the content, very inspiring. When do you know it's time to change jobs? I mean, do you want more money? That's when you make more money. I want to be a YouTuber. I never wanted to be a YouTuber. I wanted to be like a filmmaker, but there's not good jobs for that. With Peloton losing a lot of money from their horrible advertising, good time to invest. Why don't you just go like ride an actual bike? Audio sounds a little off. Camera nerd question. What are you using to connect the boom to your PC? I have to be very careful with it, but it's basically this adapts to a headphone jack. Yeah. Yep. There's a slight delay in the audio. That's because I'm using an HD Elgato capture card, which means it's not one-to-one. The mic kind of sounds lo-fi. I have a compressor on it. I'll take it off. Thanks for being here. I hope you guys are having a good December 9th. Tomorrow is the day that YouTube's going to change everything to see if you're commercially viable, but I'm pretty sure they could already do that. All right, here's a mic chains test. Is this any better? No compressor. Should sound a little bit more natural. Jablinski Games just got Tony Hawk as a guest. How does a newcomer YouTuber like him get so popular? You mean Jack Black, the Hollywood film star, who's already known? If you don't look into the lens, how can we see your soul? Yeah, that's a good question. Still changing jobs. This is my job. It's content creation. Actually, entrepreneur is like you don't have a job. That's what an entrepreneur is. The entrepreneur is some guy who like figures out how to make money to provide for himself, and then he creates jobs. Less vibrant than in your other videos. Okay. You have a fireplace. I don't have a fireplace. Study for exams, dude. I'm doing good, man. Got back from the gym. Wrote a bunch of scripts. Got some good videos coming. Bunny, what's up, dude? If you were offered to work on software again, would you do it? Nah, man. I don't want to build other people's dreams, dude. That's basically the end of it, you know. I want to be the person creating jobs and be a really good boss, even though I don't want to manage people. I don't want to be the person working a job. That's all I'm saying. You see the dog sleeping in the background? Dude, he's passed out. But what you don't see is the dog that's actually behind me right now. This one right here. You sleeping too? Ugh. This one right here. Sorry about that. Go back to sleep. What's your favorite game of all time? Dude, Halo, for sure. I'm excited for the WoW PvP content. It's been so long. Tell your dogs I love them. Gray Cloud says that they love you. Dingoes. Interesting peekaboo angle creeping over the monitor. Well, I'm trying to provide, like, so there's foreground, which is this laptop. There's me in the midground, and there's dogs in the background. That's like a pretty decent shot. Only thing ruining it is this. You must get money from this YouTube content. Not for this. Did you get Halo on PC? Oh, dude. Yeah, I definitely got Reach on PC. Reach on PC, you can definitely tell it was not made for PC for sure. Like you can just flick. It's just game over. It's not even fair. These maps were not made. When was the last time you got rickrolled? That's a good question. I don't know. I remember last time I rickrolled somebody was my dad in the car. What do you say on people wanting to employ freelancers and paying with exposure? Yeah, that's really silly, dude. Don't do it. You get paid in exposure, like the SpongeBob meme, you know? Like don't. It's like when an artist wants to charge you for making art for you, and you're like, but I'll pay you in exposure. It's the same thing. Don't do it. Only work for free if you're working for your own business and trying to make your own business. Don't do it. Don't do it otherwise. Josh, do you think a good career choice is to now become a YouTuber rather than a developer? I think it's what you want to do, man. For me, I never really wanted to have a career. That's not my thing. Like there's different. You have a job, which is just your job, right? You go in, you go to work, you come home, you live paycheck to paycheck. You got your career where you climb the corporate ladder if that's what you want to do, and then you have like a calling, which isn't necessarily a career. It could be, but not for me. I just don't fit, man. I tried all the jobs. I just don't fit. Ever worked with Node? Briefly. Installation 01, it's a volunteer fan-made PC game. I mean, isn't there like El Dorito too, right? Are you still single? I'm Cindy from France. What? How can we call Josh? Hit me up on Instagram and I'll play the message for the stream, and then we can chat. So it's just at Joshua Fluke if you want to hit me up on Instagram. This is like the low-key sneaky way to also build my Instagram. Uppy? No. 40K to 75K raise possible? I mean, like I guess anything's possible if you can sell them on it. That's the real deal. Like if you can convince them to pay you that, you know what I'm saying? Fusions. You should check out Face of Mankind if you know like MMO sandbox games. I don't have enough time. Has anyone told you that you look and sound like Max? No, they have not. Best way to learn JS for a noob? What do you want to build? I'd say that's a better. You gotta get a little bit more specific. Did you ever think that you get to 100K subs? No, dude. And I'm like 15K away from 200. I don't feel like I deserve it. I really don't. Message retracted. What? Jobs, office-based, are so unhealthy and basically have no work-life balance. I quit my job a few weeks ago, and I started my YouTube channel in programming and biotech. Dude, good luck. You ever shower with your dogs? No. Is that an Asus? It sure is. Can you use YouTube for learning? Yeah, man, whatever you want to do. I saw you online on WoW for many hours, but okay. What? I don't play WoW. Not anymore. Play some Red Dead Redemption? I haven't. Is it good? You look good. Hey, well, appreciate you. Juan, I hope you're well. I can't relax and watch TV. I want to constantly work on projects. Any experience like this? I mean, do what you want to do, man. Like, you don't have to take a break. Just don't burn yourself out. Love the channel. Hip hop dude. Thanks for being here. Does Fang pay 200K to 300K? Yeah, they pay that because it costs so much to pay rent there. Thoughts on Skillshare? Skillshare is pretty dope. Treehouse is pretty dope. You just got to figure out how you learn and what type of model you want to pay for. Treehouse is like subscription Udemy. Udemy has good courses, but you got to buy them one at a time, and you got to know what teacher you want. Skillshare, similar. Quitting my job soon, get paid to learn code. Dude, nice. When do you want to retire? Financially retire as soon as possible. I would really like to not think about how I'm going to pay my dad's rent and my rent every month. That gets old. If money was no issue, what would you do? Films? Yeah, I would shoot short films or feature films, or I would fly around. So this is the dream, okay? I've been thinking about this. I was going to do it at like 200K, but this is the dream right here. I want to go get my pilot's license, right? And get everything, like instrument rating, all that stuff. Buy an airplane, and then fly around to go visit subscribers and document their stories on whatever it is they're doing to like move up in life. Because I've never seen anyone do that. That'd be super cool, just to fly to go visit people that want to do like a video, you know? That's the dream right there. So that's what I'm thinking about doing. I'm a student, but I need to pay university. Part-time junior? Definitely. It's possible. Any recommended teachers on Udemy? For React, I would go with Tyler McGinnis. That's the only way to do it. Holy crap. That's a good idea. How do I call it? Just hit me with an Instagram message. Where do you get your haircut, fam? It's called Gray Clips. Burnout recovery tips, something to reignite the passion. Okay, so burnout happens when you push way too hard, right? You push way too hard, you can't see yourself doing anything anymore. Whatever it is that you got burnt out. I think going on a trip for me is really what does it. Whenever I'm traveling, I have a million ideas. And then I get back and I'm like, I don't want to do any of them. I only wanted to do them while I was traveling, but I was traveling, so I couldn't do them. That helped me out. Just moved to Chicago, got 100K a year, software job, self-taught. Come document my story, dude. I would. That's what I'm thinking about doing. I'm really thinking about just get an airplane with like 5-6 seats. It's really not that much. You guys think an airplane costs like $100,000? You can get an airplane with like 6 seats for like 40K. That's like a car, like a brand new Honda, right? It's not as much as you think. And I didn't know that. So I got super excited when I heard that. And then I could document going there, document the learning process and all that stuff. It'd be so fun. That's the dream. That's why I have this thing tattooed on my arm. Need a sweet Gulfstream jet? Yeah, dude. Are you a lonely person? I'm by myself a lot, but I'm not lonely. Now that's a good idea. Become a member to help support. Forrest is here. Forrest over here dropping some sort of surprise in like 3 months, but he won't tell anyone what it is. The dream would be to interview people like in midair. No, man, like we would go travel places, you know? Like I would go round up some people that live in California and we'll go like fly to the beach for the weekend, you know? Like all on me. You just hop in the. Why not van life before the airplane? I don't want to do van life, I guess, Austin. I like having a house. I like having a yard. I like having a place to call home. My dad could stay here and like watch my dogs when I go do those things, but van life is like I'd have to sell my house and all that stuff. Down to go to the beach? Dude, like we'll go hit up like Oregon or something, you know? Like I don't know. It'd be super fun to do. Using the new camera. Nicola, I'm using a Blackmagic 6K right now. Is there any way to monetize being a small plane pilot? Yeah, you could document your journey. Wherever it is you're going. Like, you know how people like document like Uber, like picking up, you're not allowed to do that, but they do it. Seasonal just for content interviews. I mean, I guess van life is okay. I just really like the dream is to be a pilot. That's what I've always wanted to do. It's just that it's a terrible job unless you've been working in the industry for 900 years. Would you take contract work over permanent as a dev? Yeah, contract work so I can do my own taxes and business expense. Business expense is like a life-changing thing once you understand how it works. Where'd you want to be for the rest of your life? Nowhere. I don't know. Where can I get some good remote jobs? We work remotely is good. RemoteOK.io is good. Kudos on the great content. Thanks for answering. Hey, thank you. What's Mechanical Dad up to? Basically like his like water heater exploded or something. So he's been dealing with plumbing people at his apartment. Ever consider the Air Force? Yeah, I did consider the Air Force, and there's no guaranteed pilot slot program there. Only in the Marines. But even then, you don't get to pick what you want to fly. So let's say I go to the Air Force because I want to fly F-35s. It's like you sign the contract, and then you don't make it. Now you're in the Air Force for 5 years and you're not a pilot. No, thank you. Also, I'm too old. I'm 29. Can you save the remote job search? Yeah. You all right, dude? Yeah, we work remotely. That's a good one. Stack Overflow. Your dog has you barricaded in? Yeah, I mean, like she's taking up a lot of the couch right now. I should move her over, but she's chilling. Plus, if you go to the Marines, you have to eat crayons. Oh, dude, Marine memes are hilarious. HTML, CSS, a little bit of JS. I'm not very confident about JS. How do I overcome it? Yeah, man, you don't have to be confident. You probably won't be. Even when you get your first job, you won't be confident in what you're doing. The chair force? Yeah, that's what Marines would say. So I think that how do you overcome it? You got to go through it, basically. There's no you're looking for a way out, and there is no way out. Like, I mean, there is, but it's through it, and that's the only way. It's to go through that I don't feel confident feeling and just become okay. Do you build sites by hand or WordPress? I mean, it depends on what they want. I would do WordPress. Like, why just stay pragmatic, right? It's all about time, investment, money, running a business, right? It's not about having a sense of, okay, for some people it's about having a sense of pride and being like, I built this e-commerce site by scratch. Like, how long did it take you? Well, it took me like 6 months to do. Okay, dude, I've been selling stuff with WordPress since I made this site. You know, it took me two hours to make it. It's just, you know. I get a lot of crap for that. They're like, your website's not even handmade. Why would it be? I got this whole time I'm building an e-commerce site, I could just be using WordPress and already get the 99% of the same result. Okay. WordPress or Wix? WordPress. I like WordPress. Okay, here we go. We got messages. Oh, okay. Jonathan, if you were to build your portfolio all over again, what type of projects would you make to show off to employers? Yeah, CRUD applications. For web development, CRUD applications. That's all there really is to it. Just CRUD. Create, read, update, delete. Hello, Chris. What's your thought on Shopify? Shopify is too expensive. WooCommerce is free. WordPress is super cheap to host. WooCommerce is free. I would go, like, I should make a video on, like, custom e-commerce, Shopify, WordPress. Like, I use WordPress. Haters gonna hate potatoes, that's facts. So it's not so much what you make on your portfolio, it's more about your ability to defend it, because they're gonna ask you about it. And like, if you can remember what you made it with and why you chose that and how, like, any issues that you had that you can talk through. Shopify add-ons are really worth paying for it though. Not really. And not in my opinion. Like, you can get add-ons on WordPress too. Joshua, what's your number? No. I'm gonna turn the brightness up of my camera a little bit. One sec. Your tail's all messed up. Hey, Sue. You said you were calling viewers. Yeah, like Instagram calls. Hit me with that Instagram call. I don't want to give my phone number. Oh, Eddie's here.
Hey Josh, I see you live streaming. I haven't been able to catch one of your live streams ages. I'm just finishing work and heading home now, and the signal sucks on the train. Listen, I hope to catch one of your live streams soon, and I hope you're well. Take it easy.
Eddie, dude, appreciate you, man. Is lifting better than running? I mean, running just burns calories and helps your heart. You want to build muscle? Running is not the way to do it. I mean, you can, like, it can help somewhat, but it's not lifting. They're different. Eddie's like, the signal sucks on the train. This dude's like ASMR level voice. We're doing audio. You can do whatever you want, Katya. You played a new Halo? New Halo is so not made for PC. It's so broken. Everything about it is so broken. Love your channel, and you are cute. Well, thank you. Appreciate you. Hopefully I can help. Is there anything worth investing into the certificate for Sitecore? I don't think certificates do much unless you're in, like, IT. I'm skinny, but not like a Victoria's Secret supermodel. I mean, if you want to lose, okay, it's just calories in versus calories out. I mean, it's not that simple, but for the most part, if you want to lose weight, that's what it is. And then you do your best not to lose muscle and strength, but you will, naturally. How would you set up your day when you're an unemployed fresh grad? Give me a brief example. Yeah, dude, wake up, write down everything that you need to get done, maybe meditate if that's what you're into, hit the gym, come back, and then do your list of things. And then build projects, probably. Build projects, apply to all the jobs, turn every single link purple, right? You don't want any link to go unvisited. When you don't have a job, your job is to get a job, unless you want to be an entrepreneur and go sell multi-level marketing BS. What about the new COD? New COD is laser tag. I played it. It's fun. It's just laser tag. Like before, like you realize you're getting shot, it's too late. You're bye. Game over. My parents are making me go to college, even though I know I can get a way better job in software. What do I do? Why are your parents making you do anything? If you're in college, you're old enough to make your own decisions. That's going to be the bottleneck there. You're going to have to be like, you know what? You're not making me do anything. Do you run or work out at the gym? Any marathons? Dude, I just got back from the gym. Yeah, I lift. I intermittent fast and I lift. Mostly for strength. You do everything on your own? You ever work with freelancers, partners to handle your email campaigns? No, I do everything myself. I like doing it myself. I like learning. So there's a lot of people that like to outsource things, but I like doing things myself because if I learn it myself, then no one else can hold me hostage. So if I learn how to do it myself, then I'll maybe give it to somebody else. But if you don't know how to do something and you hire someone that does, then they can hold you hostage, and I don't want that. You do any cardio with the homegirls, but not on a treadmill. I mean, run the dogs, but that's about it. Has your ex-wife gotten back to you since you become more successful? Nah, I don't think so. I don't think she'd want to. Did you see the video about Upwork freelancer jobs being bot generated by those platforms? I haven't seen that. Is it good? Yo, from London, Matt. What up, dude? You missed my call. I'm not going to answer an actual live call, okay? Because after reading your messages, Henry, it's just going to be a giant floppy something that will get me demonetized, okay? I'm not going to answer that. Rocky. Cancel all these messages. Okay, Rocky, hit me with the message. Which one do you want me to listen to? Do you use a CRM? If so, which one? I don't. Well, I guess WordPress. No, that's CMS. Yeah, I don't use CRM. What kind of health insurance do you have? The gym. That's my health insurance. It's like $400 a month for health insurance. That's decent. Yeah, I take the risk. If I get like some terrible disease, I'm done. I'm over with. And I'm taking that risk because I don't think it's worth that. My health insurance is the gym and don't eat fried chicken every day, I guess. What's the point in learning front-end languages if you can just use WordPress? Yeah, WordPress has a very specific use case. You want to learn custom language, then you hit them with that custom app. How are things? How you keeping? I'm good, man. How are you? That sounds insane. Pay the $400. Yeah, I'm not going to pay $400 a month so that I can never go to the doctor. You know, I think what I would do probably would just be if I get some sort of disease, I'd go hit up a doctor in Europe and do it there where it wouldn't bankrupt me and then fly back because it's cheaper to do that than to go to the hospital here. That's so, wouldn't it be cheaper to set up a gym at your crib? Yeah, it would, but I like that's part of the process for me is getting out of the house to go somewhere. And there's cute honeys at the gym, right? And they motivate you to lift big. At least they do for me. Your gym has been a tower of strength, and I wish you all good. Hey, Gian, thank you so much. Hope you're doing swell. Have you ever used a headless CMS? I have not. I don't even know what that is. What learned first? Angular, React, or Vue? Look in your... Okay, well, there's a few different ways to look at this, I guess. You could look around in your area and see what they're using and learn that. Or you could say, hey, I want to move here when I learn that, and go look to see if where you want to move is using that, and then learn that. You've been to a rock climbing gym? There's even more hotties there. That's where I work out, at a rock climbing gym. It's called The Front in Salt Lake City. So if you're ever around, I'm usually there like every day, 5 days a week, 4 or 5 days a week. It's for the catastrophic. Yeah, dude, if I had the catastrophic, I'd just go hit up Europe, hands down. I'd just go hit up Europe, show up, and be like, yo, what up? I need its operation. Thanks. Do you view GitHub profiles? I do not, because I don't think... Yeah. Dude, don't dox yourself. Oh, you come catch me at the gym, dude. I'm not, so it's fine. I called on Instagram. Oh, sorry. Did I do something wrong? I don't see an option for just audio. It should just be like a little like a little microphone option there. I don't know if you can see it. There's like a little. Can you see it? It's too bright. There's a little microphone. You just hold that and leave a message. What if you can't fly with your injuries? Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm done. But I'm not going to pay that because that's not in my budget. I don't have that much money. Do people ever recognize you at the gym? It's happened twice. That's it though, just twice. How do you hit up Europe for care without insurance in Europe? Yeah, you just show up to the hospital and you're like, this is what I need. I'm going to die. And they're like, oh, they're bound by having to take care of you, basically. That's what people do. It's cheaper to go to Spain, take a vacation, get surgery, and come back to the US than it is to go to the US and just, hey, please ruin me financially for the rest of my life. Udacity full stack? I've never done it. I don't really have one. Maybe move to Canada and just work remote. You can't just move to Canada. I don't have a visa. If someone in Europe wants to marry me, we can get married. We can trade visas. It's totally not visa fraud. Okay, I promise. How do you feel about universal basic income? I feel like that question is very divisive. I personally wouldn't partake in it because I like earning what I have. I want to punch you in the face. Well, thanks, man. Hopefully we could have a chat. Do you think that you'll get rid of some camera gear like the C200 since you bought the EOS R, not the R is way better? It just seems way less cumbersome. Yeah, the EOS R is definitely for like moving around, but C200 has 12-bit 4K RAW and autofocus. I can't give that up. iPhone or Android? Android for me, man. I'm not locked into that Apple ecosystem, so I'm free to move. Data science bootcamp sound good. They sound good to me. I think data science as a job though is still so new that they're kind of like limiting people to have degrees. What's your workout consist of? They're pretty short, 45 minutes. Do you go to the dentist? Get my teeth cleaned. Why do engineers write papers on their job? Yeah, so they got to do like a bunch of qualification stuff. Python or PHP? What do you want to make? Do you invest in the stock market? Nah. I sent a message. Sorry if I sound nervous. Don't be sorry, dude. I sound nervous when I make videos. It's all good. I did not see a voice message. Coding just isn't for me. Oof. Is Utah cheap to live? Yeah, if you want to live in like the desert, but I live in Salt Lake City, which is not super cheap. Like my house, for what I have, what I paid for my house here in Utah, I have like a mansion. Did you figure your workout on your own or got help from a trainer? I learned to work out by myself. I was fat and I didn't want to be fat anymore. Didn't have any money to buy a trainer, so I just figured it out. Read some books. It will drain my minutes if I call you from Europe. You don't have to call me. Just hit me. Yeah. So this hit me with the voice message. Your face just has that quality. Hey man, well, I appreciate that. Hope you're doing swell. Is the Odin Project the best free? I think Odin Project's pretty good. Free Code Camp's good too. How's Pops, dude? He's at home, chilling. I think he said he was gonna call me like 4 hours ago. Never did. Do you have a dream car? No, not so much a car. Motorcycle? I'd get a newer version of what I have. Plane? Yeah, dude. It'd be a military jet that I'm not allowed to have. Probably. Best country you went to? Dude, I was in London for like 2 hours. It was pretty dope. Got some chocolate there. What do you think about Pluralsight? Pluralsight's like corporate training type deal. How did your dad react to you telling the internet? that he stole from you. Why he didn't react at all? Because we're not about that. Like he doesn't care. We're over that. We're past that. What's the plans for 2020? Get a pilot's license, buy an airplane, go visit subscribers and document and help you as much as I can. That's the dream. Go fly around the country in my little airplane and document people's stories. We should go to Italy together. Sure. Excited about Half-Life Alyx? I want to get an index first. Why is Uber not profitable? I think it depends on what car you have, right? What's the last language you learned and why? It was probably just because I needed to do it for something I wanted to make. Maybe C++. I don't think I learned it. That's just the last thing I did. I want to create a SaaS platform. Which language should I use? And what's the best software for web design? What does your SaaS platform do? Just got denied by my boot camp due to credit. I don't want to go back to college. It feels like daycare for adults. I'm going to find a free code camp 4 hours a day. My wife and family don't like it. You can do it, man. Just start applying when you're not ready. Start applying because you'll never feel ready. How's it going, dude? I'm doing swell. I hope you guys are doing swell as well. What do you call it? Hit me with that Instagram voice message. That way, because I used to do live calls and people trolled. Like people trolled live, you know? If it's voice, I can listen to it first and then play it to the stream. Or cut it off right away. Hit me up next time you're in Birmingham. I was just there for like I went through the tube. That was cool. I just kept saying the tube. It was so fun. The subway for all of us Americans. Best exercise for good posture? I'm going hunchback. Like you get a standing desk. Or just stand up and walk around. That's what I do. Would be my online boyfriend. Sure, dude. What up? I've never learned Eiffel. I send a note via Insta. Got you. You ever coming to Chicago? Dude, if I can get there, I'm down to do it. Refreshing. Prince.
Yo, bro, Ray here from South Africa. I basically just want to ask you advice. Like, I kind of want to be a YouTuber and influence. I've got the equipment. I know what to do, those things, but for some reason, I just make up excuses when I have to start. So, what advice would you have for me? Thanks, bro. Sure.
What's up, bro? But yeah, if you want to, yeah, I make excuses too when it comes time to film because it's really nerve-wracking for me.
Yo, bro.
Oh, it's playing again. You just have to force yourself to do it. It's super awkward. It's even more awkward when it's the first time that you've ever done it. It's so awkward, dude. I just want you to know that it's always going to be like that. It's always, even for me, it might not look like that, but it still is. Like me setting up this live stream in this room because I wanted to do something different in my head, and then I was like, oh, just do it in your office, Josh. It's easier to set up. You don't have to think. It's whatever. I wanted to try something different, so I forced myself to do it. And I hope it's going okay. Hopefully this live stream is giving you something. Don't want to answer my question. Good online sources for learning React. Yeah, Tyler McGinnis is good. How much did your last sponsor pay you? I don't even remember my last sponsor because I don't take sponsors. Very rare. I don't like being held to someone else's standards. You know, in terms of like sponsorship. Sometimes it's okay. It have to be something that I use or support or I like. You ever tried mobile dev? Not like native. You read the Charisma Myth? I have. Yeah, you could read that book, Prince. You could read the Charisma Myth. Basically, you just take a big deep breath and you offload all of that stress onto some imaginary person. Send you voice message. Question. Rebel code. All right, let's look it up, dude. I don't know if that. Hopefully that helps, Ray. Maybe that wasn't like something super actionable, but it's gonna be bad, dude. It's gonna be awkward. You gotta power through. When are you doing more corporate cringe? Probably tomorrow or the next day. All right, Rebel, let's do it.
Hey Josh, love your channel, awesome stuff, keep it going. You keep saying that you do not sell your time anymore. But how else a hardcore programmer can earn money these days other than selling his time to others?
Sure, dude. Yeah, you sell stuff. That's how you escape the selling time equation. You make a product and you sell it. I just feel like I look silly. Yeah, dude, we all feel that way. Like I sound like I'm 15, dude. It's the best. Dog, you're just hogging the couch, my man. Drinking or the 420? Yeah, I don't do either of that. Okay, so yeah, back to the question, Rebel Coder. If you want to get outside of selling your time for money, you have to create a product and sell it. That's what your business does. That's what the place you're working for does. They're selling a service or a product, but you're just being paid to make the product inside of that company. And so if you want to get outside of that equation, you have to make a product or a service or do project work, I guess, where you only get paid on project basis. Do you travel for fun? I got these things right here, dude. I got these things that prevent me. I mean, my dad can watch them, but did you ever get an English bulldog? No. How many dogs do you have? Just 2. Work is always your time equals money. I mean, in a way, it just depends on how you want to look at it. What should I have for dinner? A quesadilla sound pretty good. Best way to start learning code? What do you want to make? Everyone says that, but when I was learning how to code or when I was looking into it, like, what do you want to make? Do you want to make video games? Do you want to make phone apps? Do you want to make websites? Do you want to make robots? Like, what do you want to do? How do you find ideas of products to sell? So typically, for me, I'm using something and I'm like, why doesn't it have this feature? Right? Then you make that thing and you sell it. But it's not that simple. If you want an improvement to something or you think something would be cool to sell or whatever, like you want to try to solve a problem, but no, there's not always a problem. For me, I don't have web app ideas. That's why I don't make web apps and monetize and have a startup and all that stuff, because I don't have an app idea. What do you think about Lottie.js? I don't know what that is. What's your IQ? Probably like Forrest Gump, dude. I'm not a very smart man. Selling a service pays. Yeah, so you want a product that sells when you're not around. You want to get outside of that equation. You want to have something that you offer that people can pay for when you're not there directly. And you can only sell 168 hours per week. That's all there is. You cannot sell any more than that. You can only raise your rate. And so if you want to, like, you can't sell more than 1 hours at a time. But you can sell more than one product at a time for, so let's say you're charging $20 an hour, right? Why don't you make a product that's $20 and then sell that to 30 people an hour? Boom. Like, see, now you've escaped the equation. You've made it this far. You're pretty intelligent. Yeah, but it helps to think that I'm not smart and that I don't know what I'm doing, because then I stay a student, right? Like, then I just want to learn how all the things work. That's what I try to do, at least, right? Like, I try to like have some humility. Brazil is watching, dude. What up? I sent you a message on Insta. Okay, I got it. OSC or a degree, experience with both. I don't know. What is OSCP? Isn't that cybersecurity? Why do a day in the life in videos get so many views? Yeah, I don't know, man, because people are hyped up about 6 figures at big software companies and a bunch of perks. Oh, by the way, I got invited to go to Facebook in London, and they're like, we'll fly you out and pay for your hotel. And I'm like, are you sure you messaged the right person? I haven't responded to it yet, but they messaged me and they're like, oh yeah, we want to bring you to Facebook and show you what we're making here. And I'm like, Do I go? I should go, right? It's in April. Pretend to be a millionaire, shoot videos about how rich you are. Yeah, exactly. That's the first time I've ever had any offer like that, by the way. No one's ever offered to fly me anywhere or pay for my hotels ever. All right. Go and film it? Yeah, dude. Of course. All right, here we go.
Hey, thank you for sharing your knowledge and experience so generously with us. I was wondering, are there maybe one or two habits that really helped you level up all areas of your life?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So it sounds cringe, right? Audible, listening to Audible books when I'm doing other things like driving or cardio at the gym. Audible is a big one. ASMR, that's facts. You have ASMR voice, Katya. Oh my god, a grill. It's a grill. Josh, do you have fangirls? No. London's down the road for me? Yeah, dude, let's do it. I want to take my dad with me. England is my city. These positions do exist. Dude, Nate, congrats, man. Sponsored answer. Yeah, I've never been sponsored by Audible. I don't know why. I literally just suggest books day and night. Does Facebook want to offer you a job, or does it have something to do with the channel? So Facebook said, hi, we're inviting influencers to come see what we're doing here at Facebook in London, and we'll pay for your travel and accommodation. That was really all it said. So I think they want to like show their VR and maybe some apps or something to me. Audible and cardio. Mainly just Audible and writing things down in Notion. That's what I use. If you thought about doing game dev, I did do a game. I have a game on the App Store. You can go download it, but I would recommend you do not because it is absolute trash because I made it in 2 weeks with my homie. Do you not see my comment? Is this the golden age of software development? When will it end? I can't say. What's the best way to find remote work from U.S. companies as a foreigner located outside the U.S.? Look for contract jobs. That's going to be your best bet. Contract jobs, the best way? Anything on Stack Overflow that's remote. Invite tech lead to that conference. I think they would have to invite him. How job I get HTML programmer. Kenny. I just want to bring my dad. I think it'd be cool to like tour Europe with my dad. But I don't know who would watch my dogs. My dad's never been outside the country before, ever. So like him seeing other cultures, I would like to see his reaction. Like he's Do you do pull-ups? Yeah, I do weighted pull-ups. So this is my workout regimen. 4 to 6 reps. If I get 6 reps, I add 5 pounds on each side. That's it. Unless I'm doing smaller muscles like rear delts or something, then I do like 8 to 10. But generally it's 4 to 6. If I get 6, I add 5. I've improved my strength like tenfold. I used to be like in that picture where I'm super ripped in my video, I'm doing like 40s on the bench, like 80 pounds, but I'm ripped, right? I look super shredded, but I'm like weak. I can do like 2 pull-ups, but I'm super shredded. Strong lift 5x5? Yeah, pretty much that, but not 5. Have you dealt with inflated ego? I try not to have one of those, but I think we all do. What workout do you recommend for the ladies? What do you want? Like I think girls think that if you lift weights, you're gonna get all big and bulky, and they don't want to look like that. But that's not true at all. That's how you build those curves, girl. You know? You have a girlfriend nowadays? I do not. What's your max bench? I don't ever do 1 rep because I don't have a spotter usually. I hit 230 for 4 the other day, and I weigh 180. That's decent. Can your dogs hunt game? I don't think they would come back. think they just run away. What do you think about route 2? Danny, what is route 2? How do you beat procrastination? Personally, I know everyone's different. Just curious about your... Okay, so yeah, there's actually just a technique that I got from Atomic Habits. It's called like the 2-minute rule. It's where you force yourself to sit down and do something that you hate for 2 minutes, and then after 2 minutes you can get up and leave. But there's a psychological trick that says basically after you're sitting there for 120 seconds, you're not going to want, like, you're already doing it. Like, it's fine. Doing work makes you want to do more work. It's so backwards. You don't get motivated to do work. That doesn't. Have you ever worked for a small business for profit or revenue percentages other than OTP? No, I haven't. Is it a good idea? I don't know. I think if you want to work at a company, try to get like profit share. Good methods on remembering code. Yeah, take a break and let your brain process. So like you have 2 layers, right? Conscious and subconscious. And once you fill up your subconscious, it's got to process. You're not going to remember anything. Once you fill up your brain, it's like a sponge. It gets saturated and you got to let the sponge drain or process, and that's how it goes. Hey, how are you? I'm good, man. How are you? What do you think about the PS5? I haven't seen it. Is it dope? Is your purpose in life to be happy? No, my purpose in life is to leave this place better than when I got here, and hopefully I could help a few people on the way. That's what it's all about, is helping other people or sharing what I know so that they don't have to go through what I did. Some people just have to learn the hard way, though. I think happiness is a byproduct of living a purposeful life, but you can be happy and struggle bus at the same time, you know? Is a weird concept. Like you could like hate what you're doing but still be happy because it's like you enjoy the struggle. It's a love hate relationship, I guess. What's a labor of love? That's what I'm looking for. Do you power clean? Yes. Ever participated in a mastermind? I have not. After following you, I finally started my own education. Oh my goodness. 5 Canadians. Thank you, man. Biotech. What can you suggest on top of YouTube monetization to increase income? Affiliate links. Affiliate links are good. You can go hit up some companies in data science, I guess, if that's what you're into, and hit up some affiliate links. You could also get a Patreon, or you could make your own website. You could sell products. You could offer consulting. There's a lot of ways to monetize yourself just besides YouTube ad revenue. Consulting is a big one. Products are a big one. Courses are a big one. Affiliate links are a big one. Sponsorships are a big one. Lots of ways to monetize yourself. What's the best way to find a mentor that can help you when you get stuck in code? I mean, you got to go to, like, I think forums are good. You could check out the Discord. What's your type of girl? I like tall girls, long hair, thin, athletic. That's what I like. What do you think of Webflow? I don't know. Where to learn UI UX? It's not my specialty. I would say go on Dribble and find something you like and then try to recreate that. Studying software engineering, struggling in Java. How would you approach it getting better? Struggling at Java. You could try a different language and try to solve a problem in a different language. That's what happens to me. Like if I get stuck in one language, I'll go look at how to do it in another language. And just because the syntax is different or you read it from somewhere else, you're like, oh, that's what it does. Okay, it didn't make sense. Y'all ever experienced that? Ever done small talk? What's that? What would you ask of a true AI? I don't know. More wishes? Will this video be available later? Yeah. So if you want to watch the live stream later, it's going to be up. It's going to be recorded. But YouTube takes a minute to process the live stream, so the comments aren't up when it's still processing. So just FYI. Is your skill code or design, and how do you deal with that gap? I don't think I'm great at either one, but I can do both. How do I bridge the gap? I think you should just pick one. Or do both. I don't know. I like doing all of it. Do you like waffles? Dude, I love waffles. Tips on getting those first viewers on your videos. Yeah, so you got to repost. You got to, when you first start YouTube, you got to take your videos and you got to post them other places where there's traffic, and you got to kind of siphon off some traffic. Like, so post on Facebook groups about data science, or post on forums about data science, or post your video on Instagram. Take clips of it, tag it with the right tags. Post on LinkedIn. That's a good one. I mean, for me, LinkedIn is a meme, but for you, well, you're not banned, so go ahead. Best laptop to get. Dude, I don't know, because I don't have it. Would you say that you wouldn't be able to do what you do now without college? Yes, I would absolutely say. I have a mechanical engineering degree. Last time I used any of it was... Yeah, that answers your question. Do you still recommend Lambda School? Yeah, dude. Lambda School 100%. Don't even use my link. Don't even use the link if you think it's about money. Like, you don't want to... You think I say Lambda School all the time because I just want the money? It's not about the money. Don't use the link. I don't care. Still go there, right? Apples to apples. It beats everything else, in my opinion. But if you think it's about the money, don't use my link. I don't care. Just go live a better life. They'll help you do that. How do you improve your storytelling skills? I write a lot. I write all of my videos down before I film them. I don't read from them. I don't read from a script. I have a script, but I don't read the script. I just glance at it. Because when you read something that you write out loud, you're like, that sounds dumb. So I just glance at it. I'm like, oh, that's what I'm supposed to talk about. Oh, that's what I'm supposed to talk about. I write a lot. Your work time per week, dude, so much. Like all day, every day. But sometimes it feels like work, sometimes it doesn't. Ever thought about doing an ASMR video of a coding project? Dude, I thought about opening an ASMR channel today. Like legit. It would be... Yeah, that'd be dope. Like camera gear reviews in ASMR and like tech reviews in ASMR. That put people to sleep. Coding in ASMR for people who don't want to learn code but still kind of want to know it. That put people to sleep too. Do you consider giving shout outs to some people you helped? Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. I'm all about it. Let's give it back to, like, you don't got to pay me or anything. Like, if you're just opening your channel, just drop it in there, dude. Let's check it out. You play CSGO? I play Pavlov, which is like VR CSGO. Leak code ASMR? Nah, dude. I throw my computer out the window. The heck is ASMR? It's meridian response. Your autonomous sensory meridian response. It's when you whisper into the microphone and you give people tingles or something like that. Dude, like, all right, legit, real talk for a second. ASMR is like the YouTube meme for real, because YouTube rates your videos on watch time, right? So if you get a video that's watched all the way through, YouTube's going to recommend your videos and you're going to grow. What do people do for ASMR videos? They play the video and they leave it playing until they go to sleep. So you get 100% watch time for your ASMR videos from a lot of people. And then YouTube recommends your ASMR videos and then you grow, right? People leave your videos on playing in the background. It's a giant meme. ASMR is like a hack, you know? I wonder how fast I could grow if I did it. That's kind of what I want to check. ASMR is the dumbest thing for everything ever. No, dude, I personally like ASMR. I partake. Judge me, it's fine. When are you doing the next part of Day in the Life React? Oh, that's a good question. I should do another one of those. Your course is not open for enrollment. Yeah, it's not. I'm not finished with it. Could do a 10-hour keyboard typing ASMR. That's the meme. Josh's ASMR after dark, dude. I love ASMR. Judge me, it's fine. My mom told me that I should do an ASMR channel. She's like, Josh, you have a relaxing voice, and it's like, I'm like, Mom, are you telling me sound like I'm a kid, right? Have a high pitched voice. Well, it's just, you know. Okay, thanks, Mom. Do you come here often? I do. Opinion on remote jobs. You should never have to go into an office as a developer. Ever. First job, I don't care. Even the food ASMR, yeah, okay. I can't do like when they chew food. Ooh, that's a little bit more difficult, you know. You look Swedish. I can confirm I am not Swedish. I am a Native American Cherokee Indian, and some other thing. When's your next corporate cringe video? Yeah, so probably. Okay, so all right, chat, you tell me. These are my 2 videos that I have done, like written out. I just have to film them. So I have when should you lie on your resume, right? Pretty hot take. And marriage material at work. Lobster girl? What the heck? No, what is that? I thought you were finished. No, man, I'm not finished. I live in Alabama, not the most tech. You don't have to move. You could get a remote job. The first one is super awesome. For all you guys here, the title is going to be I'm Getting Married, because the whole video is about work wives and work husbands. And companies are promoting you getting work wives and work husbands because psychologically it keeps you loyal because you don't want to leave the company because you have your work husband there. Imagine going home and telling your wife that you have a work wife. Oh, it's not my work wife. That's what they want you to do, though. There's all these articles about how you should have a work wife and a work husband. I have this whole thing written out. It's a giant joke. It's just emotional cheating. Yeah. What is a work wife? Yeah, to Google it, dude. You'll be amazed. You'll be amazed. What's the longest coding run you did? Probably like 2 hours. Fake family. Yeah, Tara gets it. Yeah, seriously, go Google work husband and work wife and you'll find it, right? You need to find your work spouse. I'm giving away the video, but basically that's what it's about. And there's all these videos and LinkedIn pictures that I have of hashtag work wives and husbands, and it's just a giant joke. It promotes company loyalty. Like the research studies show that it promotes company loyalty when you have a work wife. So why wouldn't your company want you to have a work wife or a work husband? Also, there's a whole bunch of other reasons that they say. You ever do any side works as a programmer remotely? No. What about the Netlify? Did you send me an email about that, or did you comment about that? I think you comment. Yeah, Cosmin, you commented that. You get paid less for remote jobs if you let yourself get paid less. So basically, a work wife essentially is someone that you have everything but a romantic aspect of. Everything. So all the emotions of being down and out, literally everything but physical intimacy is what you should have with your work wife, is what your company says that you should have. And it's a giant joke because that's going to promote emotional cheating, right? Imagine having a boyfriend or a girlfriend or a husband and wife, and you go home and you're like, this is my work wife. And even in the articles that tell you how to have a work wife, they say, oh, if your partner's uncomfortable with you having a work spouse, don't tell them it's a work spouse. Tell them it's a work partner. And you can, it's such a joke, dude. It's a joke. It's a meme, man. Like, come on. Go Google it if you don't believe me. Anyways, that's the video for the next corporate cringe. Work wives and work spouses and stuff. Yeah. I should do that one, right? Because my last video is trash. What is it? Not even, like, I think my live stream has more views than my last video. Yeah, big oof. Big oof. Your thoughts on Elon Musk getting to Mars? Elon's not getting to Mars. He's sending his team to go to Mars first because he's smart. Any advice for final chat interview with CTO? Ask him what you'd do on your first day. Stuck in tutorial, what do I do? Yeah, so you got to get out of this live stream and go build stuff, man. You follow the tutorials, but build stuff. Oh my goodness, $5. Oh, I missed one. I'm so sorry. If you're still here, I'm really sorry. Sounds like something. Yeah, man. I don't know about that. What's your side project that you never published? Yeah, dude, I had lots of side projects like gym boxes, gym supplements, gym merchandise. Wow, dude, I have so many side projects that failed. Any advice on how to get Josh to look at my podcast? How's the cam? What? This is a black magic that you're currently looking at right now. What about people who already have their actual spouse in the same company? I don't know, man. Yeah, so I think there's this thing called a no fraternization policy, and that means that you can't have like a spouse at work, like an actual spouse. It's what they do in the military. You can have, your wife can be in the military, you can be in the military, but you can't have the same chain of command, right? Same thing. That should be at work, right? Like if your husband is above you in the company, or your wife is above you in the company, you shouldn't report to them. Starting class, super excited. What programming language should I start learning while I wait for class? Yeah, JavaScript for sure. What are you doing for a living? You're looking at it, man. I make content for a living. It's pretty great. I wouldn't be here without you all. So just real quick, let me hit you with the hearts, or maybe a Keanu instead, because I wouldn't have any of this if you weren't here. So thank you. You guys are breathtaking. Thank you so much. How do you deal with mean managers? Yeah, I mean, I think a lot. Are they middle management? I don't know. Just don't let them talk to you like that. Do you freelance coding? I don't. I make content for a living, and I hope that it does well enough to pay my mortgage. It's risky, but I gotta do it. You're all breathtaking. Thanks, Michael. Did you see your Spotify 2019 review? I have not. I gotta go look at it. How do I get a mentor? You don't really okay, so you don't need someone that's like looking over your shoulder. You just need someone to help you answer your questions. It doesn't have to be the same person every time. You can have different mentors for different things. How about you do coding videos? No, well, it's not gonna happen. If you want coding videos, go hit up Traversy, man. Brad Traversy, dude. That dude loves coding. He'll teach you everything you need to know. How many side hustles are too many? I don't think you can have too many. I mean, you probably have some that work better than others, and then you should do those things, I guess. But keep trying. Like, so the average person that has their own company started like at least 18 other companies. Or what was it? No, they did like a survey for millionaires, and they all had like 18 different side hustles before they found something. What do you think about mirroring YouTube channel and Medium blog articles to increase income? Why would you post on Medium? Well, okay, so this is the trade-off, I guess. You'd post on Medium because Medium already has traffic, but the trade-off for that is that they take a percentage of your ad revenue. But yeah, you could post. You're salty, but that's why I love you, dude. Yeah, you're right. Losing your job versus holding professional ethic. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I value my dignity. That's what I value. I don't let people talk down to me. I mean, sometimes I can play the game, like if I know that they're going to talk down to me and I can use that information to do something with, then I might do that. Who's they? You keep saying they. Well, you can't say him or her. Okay, this is 2019. That's how you get demonetized. If they had 18 side hustles, why do they always tell you to focus on one thing? Yeah, dude, that's like a giant joke. I don't understand how they do it either. You do things and they fail, and you do them again and they fail, and then at some point you have to decide: am I just terrible at this? Is this just not for me, or am I going to push through and learn how to get better? Waffles or pancakes, dude? Real questions. Waffles for sure. Which methodology did you use when you were a software engineer? Waterflow. Yeah, we tried Scrum, but Waterflow. Waterflow. Waterfall. Did I miss anything? I gotta raise the brightness again. It's getting dark outside. Freaking winter time, bro. Like, it's dark. It's 1 o'clock. How contribution to open source world? Yeah, so go hit up Eddie Jowd. Eddie Jowd is all about open source. It's what he does for a living, I think. Traversy looks good. I'll check him out. Dude, Traversy will teach you everything about code. I'm pretty sure Traversy is code. He's just, I'm pretty sure Brad Traversy is artificial intelligence, and what you see when he does his videos, when he's in front of the camera, is not actually him. It's just some AI generated, machine learning generated image. I'm pretty sure Brad Traversy is not actually a real person. It's all AI, and you've all been memed for the past 5 years. T2000, yeah, exactly. I can't stand Scrum. Y'all do time estimates. Oh, good old time estimates. How long do you think this is going to take? I don't know. Brad JS. Yeah, that's the framework for Brad Traversy. Go learn at Brad JS. Strap a GoPro to your dog and hide treats all over the house. I did that once. Well, I didn't hide treats. Bob Academy. What is that? In New Zealand. I'm needing some fresh eyes. Yeah, dude, hit me with that email. What's wrong with Scrum? I don't know. I just like to get stuff done. And sometimes I have estimates and sometimes I do not. I'm sure you can relate. They're like, how long is this going to take? And you're like, I don't know. Are you going to change the requirements a 35th time? I'm stuck in free college in France, but don't have the discipline to finish, and I don't know when to cut my losses and just get a job. I can't tell you to drop out of college, man. Like, I don't know what kind of repercussions that would have for your life. Here, let me look. Let me see some messages. See if we got any messages here real quick. How many pups? I got 2 pupperinos. Oh my goodness, I missed one. Okay, Alex, sorry, dude.
About a fellow tech YouTuber called Chris Hawkes. Mad respect to him. He keeps it very real. But he does say that college is actually very important for tech developers. And if you don't have a college degree, you have no shot at management and you will be looked down upon for your entire career. Now, is that true? And as someone who didn't stay very, very long in the development field, as you've said, are you in a position to make that judgment?
Yes, dude's asking like deep questions. Yeah, I mean, you could be a manager if you can convince them. If you can show that you can manage people, yeah, they'll let you manage. If you work at a huge corporate company that goes by the book, then if the requirement says bachelor's required, then yeah, you need a bachelor's. I personally wouldn't work at companies that go by the book because I think that they hinder themselves. They shoot themselves in the foot. Companies that go strictly by the book usually lack innovation. They're very conservative. But that's how big companies work. So that's why I don't work at big companies, because this is not, you know. Got to do the cooking by the book. That's right. Any chance to talk? Yeah, dude, hit me up with that Discord DM. Honestly, like a degree for most like employment, like for most careers, it's not needed for most. But then, like for medical stuff, right? It'd be like, oh, I got a Udacity Nano degree in open heart surgery. Yeah, get away from me. I can fly this plane because I did a Udemy course on aeronautics. Get away from me. Like obviously you need degrees for some things, certifications for some things. Oh, I can build this bridge, bro. I learned how to make a marshmallow and spaghetti noodle bridge on Udemy. Get away from me. No, I'm not driving over your bridge. Like, obviously there's some things you need a degree for. For software development, okay. You mess up something. Oh no, it broke. It won't connect. But for the most part, you don't need one. All the those big jobs, yeah, sure. Good lighting. It's just a window and a lamp. Hard to tell if these teachers online are real anymore. If I can't see their face in video, I assume they aren't even a real person. But who knows? Is that a shovel in the background? That's a snow shovel. Yes, sir. Are you getting new furniture? I should. I should get a new couch. How do you deal with parental pressure to get a BA? I just want to get a diploma. Why? Why spend the money because you have parental pressure? Why go into debt, student debt, why spend 4 years of their life to get a BA when we all know a BA is a big old giant meme? Casting Couch Gang. Will, what up, dude? Check my dono, boy. I didn't see it. Let me look. I still don't see it. What do you think 2020 will be like for web dev jobs? There's still going to be dev jobs. It'll be all good. People got application ideas and they need them to be coded. What do you think about serverless hype? There's a server hosting it somewhere. You can call it serverless all you want, but at some point it's being hosted by something. How much computer networking do you need to master to be a back? I don't know, dude. I'm not a master as a backend. I'm not a master at being a developer. And I would stay away from anyone who claims to be. Can you hire me? What are you doing? What dollars are you bringing? Same thing for any company, That's what the company wants to know. How are you going to make that company more money? It's all about profit. So they're paying you a salary. So you get money and they get profit. So how are you going to bring them dollars? That's what it's all about. You look very stressed and tense. Relax and smile more for us, dude. What? I'm just really interested in answering these questions. Basically, serverless is going to charge you money each time you run a script. Sounds fantastic. I'll just have a home server. Thanks. Are you a socialist? No, man. Nah, bruh. I'm not political. That's what I am. Can I become a millionaire as a mechanical engineer? Yeah, I mean, you could become a mechanic. You could become a millionaire as a waitress. As a waiter. It won't matter. Will you can you become a millionaire using the skills as a mechanical engineer? Sure, but will you? I don't know. What advice would you give to someone starting on YouTube? What's your niche? And you got to cross post. Cross post is huge. Consistency is huge. Over 10 minutes is huge. Yeah. Little kids outside playing, scaring my dogs. Are cloud databases going to put DBAs out of a job? Probably. That's what that sounds like that would do. PS4 or PC? PC. I have no idea, Will. Have a master's in mechanical engineering. Haven't used it at work. Yep. How much lower are game dev salaries? There are some game dev salaries that pay pretty good, but I mean, everyone wants to make games, right? Everyone wants to work on what they did over the Christmas holiday as a kid with all their friends on Xbox Live or whatever, right? Everybody wants to work on games because you think it's going to be fun. And so because everyone wants to work on games, there's always an oversaturation of people, and they're going to pay you less. And if you're upset about that, fine, because now there's 900 other people that are willing to do it. No, 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 no. Don't go bark at people. No, no, no. No, hey. No. No. He's looking out the window. Hey. No. You're not getting up and going to bark. Sorry. They're causing trouble. No. Stop those little wolves. Any plans for New Year's? No, not really. Pay a bunch of taxes. Bro, this is my taxes so far for this quarter. For this next quarter, my estimated payment is $22,500. Be an entrepreneur, they said. It'll be fun, they said. You'll make lots of money, they said. What's your favorite thing to do in your free time? I like to watch YouTube, probably. Play video games, travel. How do you keep yourself motivated? I don't. That's a meme. Keeping yourself motivated is a giant meme, dude. That doesn't happen. You just do things when you're not motivated. You motivated to go to work? You motivated to go to class? You motivated to, favorite YouTube channel? Oh man, I have so many. Do you watch Alex Becker? I mean, his newer videos are like the return of Alex Becker. Michael Reeves is pretty hilarious. I found him the other day. Why didn't I know about Michael Reeves before that? Like that's what that would be fun to do. Do you think it's too late to get into the industry at 25, almost 26? P.S. Your dog is super cute, Emma. So I learned code when I was 25. So yeah, no, not really. Yeah, I was exactly your age. What video games? Lately has been Halo Reach. Yeah, that's about it. Some Xbox, maybe. What's the safest career path within CS? Yeah, there's not one. That's a joke. If you think there's a safe career, you've been lied to. I just want to hug the dogs to pieces, dude. They're so fluffy. Degree needed for software. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Are you familiar with 42? That's the free one, right? What system? I have an Xbox and mostly PC. Put the dogs on your lap. He's not really a lap dog. This one, maybe I can convince. What's a safe career in anything? There's not. The only safe thing. Well, okay, how do I phrase this? The only security you have is your ability to pivot. That's it. Your ability to learn a new skill. Your ability to get a job. Your ability to stay up to date with the industry. Like that's. There's no security. Like why would you? Some guy runs a company. He wants to make a bunch of money and go live life, right? Why would you put your life security in someone else's hands? That's a silly thing to do. It's your job to maintain security, not your company's job. Okay? What's the best way to get better at finding answers to your coding questions? I don't know. That's hard. Are you paid by Lambda to talk about them? No, they've never sponsored me. The only thing I have from Lambda is an affiliate link, which you can check out. And I'm just kidding. That's douchey. No, I have an affiliate link, which means I'm not paid. If you use the link and go there, I get paid after you graduate, right? But no, they've never paid for a video ever. Like when I went to go visit Patrick, that was all out of my money. That was it. I've never been paid by them. If you think it's about the money, don't use my link. I don't care. Still go there. Have you seen that? No, I haven't. What is that? PC game? No, I haven't seen it. What language do you code in? The emoji language. Czech student, considering working in the US, but your vids are scaring me. Seems a lot easier to get a non too painful job where I'm at in the yeah, dude. If you want to be an employee, go hit up Europe. Europe will take care of you. Europe will give you all those employee benefits and unemployment and all this extra money and stuff if you don't have a job. But if you want to own a business, come hit up the USA, dude. We got the best taxes. That's how you get rich. Play that tax game, debt and taxes. But I wouldn't be an employee in the US. No way. They give you benefits here too. Nah, not even close. I mean, okay. Sure. Josh, you work with AWS? I have not. Like once. Wingdings. Yeah, dude. We're thinking about game hacking? I've never done it. I think if you hack a game, they can sue you. Pretty sure. Like that kid that hacked Fortnite got sued by the company, but he was 13 years old. So they stopped. What kind of business do you do? Digital content creation. You use Django? I haven't. I've worked with many incompetent people. It's not so easy to fire people here sometimes. Well, it sounds like the boss is just a baby, bro. Like if you wanna work for me, all right, here's do this thing and I'll pay you. Okay, well, if you don't do the thing, goodbye. That's all there is to it. That's a job. I pay you 10% of whatever it is that you make me, and if you want more money, make me more money. That's a job. And if you don't do it, bye. Get out. Later. It's a big pizza dish. It's a reflector. I should use it. Here, hold on. Look. It won't do much, but look, I'll show you. It just brightens up the scene a little bit. See, would you look at that? Did I miss anything? Cattle dog mix? Oh, yeah. She's a half Rottweiler, half cattle dog. You can't just hire or fire people in Europe. Yeah, I know. That's why if you want to go be an employee, they can't just fire you. They got to give you like a 3-month notice. They got to yeah, it's like really difficult to fire people and stuff. You are not big on shoes, are you? Okay, look. You take your shoes off when you come inside the house, okay? I'm not trying to vacuum more than I need. I got dogs already. Your face is overexposed. Yeah, it definitely is. Because I have the reflector pointing right at it. Here, let me turn it down a little bit. There we go. Do you think most jobs in the future will be freelancing? No. People don't like companies don't want you to be a freelancer, dude, because they like having that control of you. David Goggins, he's pretty dope. Hey, buddy, you coming? Come here, dude. Come here, up here, come up here, up. No, that's the opposite way. Come. Okay, bye. I'm halfway done with the coding bootcamp. Can't wait to start applying. Why don't you start applying right now, dude? Because by the time they reply, you'll be graduated. Pro tip right there. It takes forever for people to respond to resumes. VP of Client Success. So is that just customer service, right? VP of client success is just customer service. What do you mean about self-driving cars? Could be good. You need some dope slippers. That's facts. Are they both male? This dog is female. This is my girl right here. This is my pupper right here. Her name is Sue, or Suvi. I manage the account managers. So you manage managers. So middle management. So you're the boss of all the customer service people. Currently in 11th grade, planning to go to college for computer science. Where do I go to college? Or does where I go play a big role? I mean, only if the company cares. Like if you go into an interview and there's some guy that went to your college, then you might be able to relate to him on that, but not really, no. Teaching, automating? I have no idea. Advice on becoming a machine learning engineer. I don't know too much about it. It's not my specialty. I love the dogs so much. Hey, thanks. They're pretty cute. We hang out a lot. Here, hold on. Here. Oh no. This is the current situation behind the laptop. People don't care about the university, they care about the skill. Yeah, pretty much. You're gonna have to take a code test anyways. Currently interested in DevOps. Oh, that sounds dope, dude. Do you have any cool projects where you combine software with hardware? No, that sounds cool. Any favorite anime? I don't really watch anime too much, I guess. Is Tech Lead a scammer? I have no idea. I just keep to myself, dude. What projects would you recommend? It's not about the project, just CRUD applications mainly. Raspberry Pi is for... Okay, I'll try out Raspberry Pi. Plans for 2020. Become a pilot, buy airplane, go visit subscribers. Right there. Hey Sue. You have a good day? What do you think of career in sales? Yeah, dude, if you can sell, then you win. But I think if you can make a product and then sell the product and market the product, you win, dude. See, first stop. Okay. I'm waiting for a strawberry pie. Why not a pumpkin pie? Do you plan to start a company? I would buy the share of your company. Yeah, I mean, I have a company. I have a company right now. It's an S Corp LLC. Suvi, is that good? Is that a good spot? Okay, thank you. You having a good day? Can you say hello? Can you say hello? Okay. You falling asleep in my hand? She's slowly putting her head weight into my hand. PC specs. This is an Asus. I think it has, what is it, 24 gigs of RAM. And a 1080 mobile in it. Do you know that Germany has research and production of hydrogen? And probably Germany will be. I didn't know that. Why did you say it's better to start a business than getting employed in the US? Yeah, dude, because if you want to be an employee, do it in Europe. Well, they'll take care of you, and they can't just fire you on the spot, and they gotta give you like a bunch of money when you don't have a job and you're unemployed, and it's like really hard to be homeless in Europe because of all the social stuff. But if you want to own a business, do it in the USA where you can manage your own debt and taxes and optimize that. And that's how you get rich. Why do you think all the rich people live in the USA, you know? They got businesses in the USA. It's because it's debt and taxes. I can go into the details, but I don't think that you guys really care. Channel demographics is like 95% dudes. 18 to 35. There's plenty of billionaires in Europe, dude. Yeah, and they all have businesses in the US. Yeah, dude. Like, people that got rich in Finland, screw that, dude. It's really, really hard to get rich in Europe because of the tax situation. I would never elaborate on playing the tax and debt game. Yeah, sure. So it's called a Schedule 1031. That's the paper you're looking for. That's how rich people stay rich, by never paying taxes. It's called a 1031. If you want to know how Amazon didn't pay taxes, it's because they spent all their money on business expenses and reinvested. But they did actually pay taxes. They paid local, state, and income taxes for all their employees. I could really dive deep into this. But anyways. Yeah, to be a billionaire in Finland, you got to make 5 billion. If you want to have 1 billion, you got to make 5 billion in Finland. There are many rich people in my yeah, that's because it's like a tax haven, dude. Ireland, yeah, Ireland is a tax haven as well. That's what Apple does. Apple sends all of its money to Ireland on a loan and then pays itself back from Ireland and doesn't pay taxes. Schedule 1031. Yeah, Schedule 1031 is for real estate specifically. It's how you leverage equity on real estate, and then you use that HELOC loan to go buy more real estate, and you never have to pay taxes while you generate cash flow and equity and other properties just nonstop over and over and over again. Catch you later, government. Here's my Schedule 1031. That's how it works. That's how rich people get rich. Is that comfortable? Does your puppy drink milk? Nah. You got lots of financial advice. This is going to start finance vids. It's not financial advice. This is just factual information. I'm here mostly for the dog. Hey, that's cool. Here, actually, the other dog is chilling too. Hey, dog, don't here. You just lay there, okay? Hold on one sec. Oh my god. Whatever. I think this will work fine. What cam lens? Yeah, exactly correct, Mike. It is Blackmagic with Sigma 1835. You're full of hair. Yeah, that's for sure. Isn't that comfortable? Is that a gaming laptop? Yeah, it's an Asus. Favorite blockchain? Probably Ethereum. Has the most use cases. You should make videos on investing in stock market. I don't know how to invest and do the stock market because I think that's gambling. Explaining an IRA. IRA is stupid. 401k is even dumber. I don't know. If you want to do like the 401k life, prepare to work until you're 65. Does false self-employment exist? No, I mean, if you make money and you don't have a job, you're self-employed. Penny stocks? Gamble. Index fund? Maybe. Nah, dude. You want to know how rich people get rich? It's real estate. Real estate is the key, dude. But real estate's the hardest to get into because you need that initial amount of money and you need to qualify for loans, and then you got to be able to generate equity, and then you got to be able to generate another down payment, and then it's like a whole giant. There's a reason why all the rich people do real estate. It's because you basically don't ever have to pay taxes. Real estate's overpriced. Yeah, that's not how you make money in real estate, dude. You don't make money in real estate. That's not why it works. Real estate works because you never pay taxes and you just keep taking Schedule 1031s, and then you do it again, and then you do it again, and then you do it again, and you generate cash flow all while having a bunch of debt in your name, but you're making 10,000 a month, and then you just take a little slice of that every month, and now you just got money forever and never pay taxes. It's stupid. Real estate's overpriced because so much people get into real estate. No, real estate's overpriced because people are moving into an area and supply and demand dictates that if there's not a lot of houses, then the price goes up. Are you investing in real estate? That's long-term plan. You need a bunch of money up front to do it. And also my business isn't 2 years old, so I can't qualify for loans. But I mean, I learn all about it, right? Like I read about it all the time. So when I get to that point, when my business is 2 years old, boom, I'm gonna get that real estate life. It's more profitable to sell products. Yeah, I mean, you make more profit selling products, but it's not consistent, right? And it's not as passive. So what you do is you sell products and then you use that money to buy real estate. Can you make money in adult videos? I suppose so. Going off to dinner. Enjoy your date. Passive is the key word. It's not totally passive because you still have to deal with managing the property. Or you can get property management, but they take like 10%, so it's not that good. I don't know. It's just how long have I been streaming? For like 2 hours? Okay. Well, what if you buy a couple duplexes and live in one? Yeah, but you got to generate enough money to be able to buy 2 duplexes. But I wouldn't do that anyways. I'd generate enough money to buy 2 duplexes and take a HELOC loan, home equity line of credit, and then take that and go buy another house and then flip it real quick. But don't sell the house. You don't want to sell a flipped house. You want to take the equity out and go buy another house and then rent that house out. And then you want to do it again and you get another house and you flip that house and you don't sell it. You take the equity loan out and you go buy another house with that loan, and then you take the equity out and you go buy another house with that loan, and you just never pay taxes all the time while you're generating income. That's literally it. Welcome to $10,000 real estate course here with Josh in 5 seconds. Anyways. Are you still streaming gaming? I haven't done it in a while. Pet the white dog. Hey, buddy. Are you alive? You okay down there? Did you take a portfolio with you? How do you take a portfolio? How can you make more money as a programmer? You sell stuff. No one ever gets rich by working a job. Ever, bro. No one ever gets rich with a salary. The only way you can get rich with a salary is to spend less money, because you can't make more money because you're on a salary. And the only way to get more money on a salary is ask for a raise, which again, you got to ask for a raise. You can't just, hey, I want more money. There's literally nothing you can do about it. You can't work harder. You can't work longer hours. Literally nothing you can do on a salary to make more money. So what do? You sell stuff. You know, no one gets rich on a salary. You just might live a comfortable life. But that's the trade-off of a salary. You know, people don't want to give up that mid-tier, comfortable, kick off my shoes, have a beer and pizza, watch the game on Monday night to struggle and be like, oh my God, I have to make this thing and sell it and I don't know what I'm doing. That's the difference. You gotta spend the least amount of money possible when you're on a salary so that you can save that money, put it in a 401k, and wait. And just wait. That's all you can do is just wait for your money to get higher in value. That's why you don't get rich on a salary. That's not how it works. Unless you have a bunch of equity and the company sells and then you get that money. But generally, no. You think 1.5k is a good amount of money for making a front end React Native for a complex? No, I think you should charge like $10,000. What are you doing? Like a complex taxi application with React Native. Yeah, that sounds like 10 grand. Rex. Last time the stream you said to lie and say if we're working and okay. I mean, I was gonna make a video about that. Job gaps. Yeah, basically you can do it the honest way. You go ahead and tell your new employer that I've been unemployed for 6 months, but it's not my fault. I promise. I've been working. Here's my personal projects. I've been freelancing, and they're gonna say, hey, that doesn't count. Sorry. So yeah, heard of the FIRE movement? That is the FIRE movement. FIRE movement is for people who work a salary job. Everything in FIRE just says spend the least amount of money as possible so that you can save the most possible. But it never talks about making more money. It just talks about spending less. It's like Dave Ramsey. Dave Ramsey just says spend less money. You know, eat off paper plates and beans and rice every night. But he never tells you how to make more money. Why do you want people to get rich? If you 3,500, 5,000 salary, it's enough. Yeah, that's not what. That's not what it's about. It's about being financially independent to where you don't have to depend on a paycheck. What would be the best advice to get started as being sell something online. Learn how to drop ship and just at least learn how that works. It's not great, but sell stuff. Learn how to sell, learn how to e-commerce, learn how to market, learn how to sell. That's how you do it. Have you been burned out? No. I always stop. I've been really close, but I stop. How do you overcome it? You gotta usually do some kind of radical. It's time to make a change. I had a 2-year gap, and no one cared except HR. Yeah, I mean, like, good for you, man. Like, all the jobs that I had job gaps on, they were like, yeah, so it looks like you're unemployable because you have a gap of 6 months. And I'm like, well, that's what everyone keeps saying, but I keep trying to get a job, and the longer I have this job gap, the harder it is for me to get a job because I don't have a job. It's like, what? You know, it's like an exponential effect. It just can't get a job because you didn't have a job because you got let go. So now you definitely can't get a job because you're unhireable. I don't know. So anyways, yeah, because you have, let's say you get laid off because you got let go, right? Whatever, right? Company budget changed. I said that once. I said I got let go because of the budget. And you know what HR lady said to me? She made it my fault. She said, "Oh, is that because you guys didn't hit your deadline?" I'm like, "No, it had nothing to do with me. Nothing at all, man. It had absolutely nothing to do with my ability as a developer, but they let us go because they didn't have the budget anymore." And then I tried another job and I said, yeah, I got let go, but I've been freelancing. And you know what HR said? We don't count freelance projects as work. So you still have a job gap. So I tried another company and I said, I've been working on personal projects. And they said, we don't count personal projects as experience. That's how it works. So that's why I just never have a job gap ever. I always leave my last job on my resume as current. Do they check the background? I mean, are you going to give them the phone number to your manager? You're going to be like, hey, this is the manager that I know that hates my guts and would never vouch for me. Here's his phone number. Please call him today. Is that what you're going to do? Really? No, you're going to give the number to your friend. And you're going to be like, hey, dude, I had this job interview. They're about to call you and verify some information. Here's some info you might need to know about what I did. Yeah, dude, and the longer, like, whatever it is you do with a job gap, it's somehow your fault that you have a job gap, and it's somehow your fault that you're unemployable. And because you've done something that they don't know about, and you'll never have the time of day to explain it because they're going to see the job gap on your resume on the application online and they're just going to put it in the trash. So you're not even going to have a chance to explain this. And if you do, don't, like, be honest and watch what happens. It's a joke, dude. In all your portfolio videos, you mentioned a live video. I'm a backend dev. How would you suggest that? You could do self-hosted, or you could do a video of your backend projects, and then in the video just include timestamps, so of things that you want to show. If someone asks for my previous managers, I decline. Many companies respect that. Dude, this is a double-edged sword that I talk about in this video that I'm going to make, but when you apply to a job, there's a box that says, can we contact your previous employer? But this is a double-edged sword. If you don't if you don't check the box, they're going to assume that you have issues with your last employer because you don't want them to call. Because somehow you've done something bad and you have a bad relationship, which might mean if you leave this current company you're applying to, you're also going to have a bad relationship. But if you do check the box, they're going to think, oh, wow, he must not have any issues, so we're going to call his company. It's a double-edged sword. And then if they do call the company and you have a bad relationship, hey, guess what? You're still the bad guy. So that box is cheeky. It's a test. Don't do it. I always check the box though, and then I give them my friend's phone number, and I'm like, yo, here's my last manager. Why would you ever give no? Background checks. This is what background checks. They're just criminal background checks. 99.99% of background checks just check criminal record. They don't check your previous employer's stuff, they don't check titles, they don't check your salary, and if they ask for your salary, you would be really dumb to give them your salary at your last job. Really dumb, because they're using that number to lowball you, bro. They'll say, we need to see if you're in our budget. But really, it's so that they can have an idea of how to lowball you. I don't know. There's a bunch of points about job gaps and all this stuff. Yeah, what if your friend, yeah, dude, I can't help you with that one. I don't know. Is it really bad to do something bad when you get really, like, when everyone gets something good out of it, right? Like, let's say you lie and you say, yeah, I'm still employed when you're not. And then you get the job and you do the job and everything's fine and it's all good, right? And now you're not going to be homeless. Now you can pay your bills, right? But you had to lie and say, yeah, I had a job when you didn't. But no one has any problems. Nothing happens. Everything's good. Is it really that bad? Really? Some people might say yes. Some people might say no. Got back from client meetings. Dude, what up? Any good books? Maybe Crushing It, David, by Gary Vee. I don't know. People like to scrutinize me for what I say, but at least I'm honest. Yeah, I mean, so let's say the company finds out that you lied, and they're like, well, you said that you had a job, and apparently you didn't. You're gonna be like, well, you're gonna fire me because I've been working here just fine, no problems, everything's good, right? I was about to be homeless. I didn't tell you that in the interview because I don't want to look desperate or put any weird pressure on you, so I didn't say that. But we've had no issues. Are you really gonna fire me now that I lied, but everything's good on your end, and I'm providing the value that you expected out of me? It's not black and white. Millionaire Fastlane. That's pretty good. Yeah, read that book too. Both of his books are good. Crushing is good. The War of Art is good. What is it? There's one that's like 100 traits of an entrepreneur or something. Any tips on how I can grow my channel? I have to look. Is it snowing where you live? It was. Not right now. He just likes to sleep by the door because he likes to smell the outside air. Do you do live regularly? Yes. Have you read 5 Rings? I have not. What do you do when you spend all day trying to solve a problem that was a silly error in the first place? I mean, usually I just laugh. And well, first you get mad, but yeah. Is your business your YouTube channel? I mean, it is not my business. It's a piece of it. Dogs are cute. Hey, thanks. You have example resumes, or even your resume? Yeah, so this is the thing. Like, if you want my resume, you can go buy it. It supports the channel. I have a bunch of different resumes or cover letters. You look like you're in candlelight. Well, the sun's about to go down. You get podcasts? Mike, I don't listen to too many podcasts. Just books mainly. How can I work on my own? You got to sell stuff. You got to make an app and sell the app, or make a product and sell the product, or find somebody that needs something made and then build it for them. Dang, Josh, long stream. Yeah, is it? Been like 2 hours, right? I'm just trying to help. That's all. That's the whole goal. Why do you keep a resume if you want to be a content creator and inspire other people with your vids? Yeah, because people want to know the resume I used. Because it got me interviews at lots of places. It got me interviews at Google. Got me interviews at Facebook. Some companies in Europe. Got me interviews everywhere, dude. Everyone loved my resume and cover letter. So they provide value. I still tell people how to fix their resumes for free. But if you want mine, you can buy it. It supports the channel. Is that comfortable? Are you living your best life right now? Just living her best life. Mechatronics is dope, dude. Unity? Unity's okay. I feel like Unreal has them beat. Do you personalize your cover letters for each company, or you have one that you send it to all? I have 3 different templates depending on where I'm coming from. Like, am I new? Am I not qualified? Am I overqualified? Am I transferring tech stacks? Like, I have different cover letters for different things. But then inside of that, I have different sections where I just kind of swap out information to try and match the company. New revenue idea. Yeah, so yeah, if you want me to be your reference for your next job interview, it's $50. I'll tell them whatever you want. I'll tell them that you were the greatest developer I've ever worked with. So hit me up. I'll be your next reference. $50. Is that good? You want to go for a car ride? You see that? You see that look? That's the look of a dog that wants to go to a car ride. Dude, $50 to tell my next manager I'm the best dev. Dude, I'll tell them that you taught me everything that I know. I couldn't have been here without you. I'll tell them that you are like literally saved the day. You came through on that deadline. You worked those hours. You worked weekends when we needed you. You saved the project. You fixed the bugs in my code. You mentored us. You refurbished our agile and scrum methodologies. Dude, I'll go corporate. I'll go corporate for you. $50. Just hit me up. Oh, that's funny stuff. Okay. I'm gonna go take these dogs on a ride. A car ride? Yeah, okay. And y'all have a good one. We get it. You need cash. $50. What up? Anyways. Y'all have a good one. Thanks for being here. I'll see you tomorrow for work wives and work husbands and work spouses. It's going to be very cringe. So I hope you're ready to find your work, the love, the non-romantic love of your workplace. Hey, buddy, you want some attention? Okay. Okay. He's just a giant fluff ball. Okay. Okay. Did you have a good nap, buddy? Did you have a good nap? Oh, thanks. All right. I'll see you guys later.